Good morning. Happy thriving Thursday. Yo, can y'all believe it's Thursday already, yo? Oh my gosh, yo. The time is flying by fast. I hope somebody's ready to have a great day at work today. Yo, y'all already know how we do. Can't take another step forward. We got to bring our favorite on here, yo. It's only right.
Good
It's
morning!
Simone. Good morning.
Happy Thursday, Miss
Happy thriving Thursday, yo. If we too much for you right now, turn us down, yo, because we ready to get turned up. You heard me.
Good morning. Why did you have to say? I was trying to keep it calm, but I'm like, no, we really
No,
turned up.
yo,
We really
we
turned
can't
up.
keep calm. One of our own, yo, Miss Amaya Murillo killed it.
You
She
already
killed
know.
it
You
last
already know.
night. I told y'all she was in a room full of mayors from all across the country, yo. When I tell you, yo, not too many people can pull off a Whitney song.
She did Whitney?
She
The greatest?
she started with the GOAT. She's
Come
not
on.
too many people can pull off a Whitney,
Oh my
yo.
goodness. Go,
Not
Amaya.
too many people can pull off a Beyonce, yo.
Look, because you
We
know we
was
love Queen B.
we was in there. Finally, you have my love on top, baby. And you're the way I love. Yo, my girl killed, and of course she did the Heart Smiles theme song, Reality, a song that she wrote and composed herself, yo. People still sending me messages like they had chills listening to her sing.
I love it. Congratulations on my show.
Yes,
What
yo.
Baltimore City youth can do. What are they saying about Baltimore? That y'all aren't successful? That y'all aren't ready for the challenge? That y'all ain't got no gifts and talents? Shut it down. Shut it down.
All the way
Send them back home. All they doing is talking about Baltimore, baby. Oh, they can't stop. They woke up this morning thinking about Baltimore. So I hope y'all have your bonnets and your do-rags off. Because
somebody still got their bonnet on, yo.
Woo!
Somebody still got their bonnet on. And like, yo, I can't stress this enough. Like, yo, your dream can be real. Step into your purpose. Stop playing around with all this crap. And this was something I ain't even trying to put Amaya business out there, but it's important for everybody to hear. My girl did a 13-minute set. Her invoice, her pay, $800, yo. For her 13-minute set, yo. More than what some people breaking their back for a whole month at some of these low value jobs. Like, yo, step into your gift. Your gift will make room for you. I promise you. Yo,
the math is mathing right there.
yo,
You
listen, yo, the math don't lie, yo.
13 minutes. People work 40-hour jobs, breaking their back just to get. Anyway.
What?
Woo!
What?
Walk into your purpose, y'all. Walk into your purpose.
Your purpose, yo. Put them freaking squeegees down and get over here.
Honestly, send the link to the Squeegee Boys. We love them. Send them the link because they have the right entrepreneurial spirit, but staying on that corner just gonna keep you on the corner.
Right, exactly. Like, yo, no, bring that mindset, bring that attitude over here. Somebody, when you see a squeegee boy, yo, next time you see, yo, tell them put that squeegee down. Put the squeegee down and let's pick up your dream. Where you really want to go. Let's have that conversation. Where do you really want to go? And I ain't talking about just cleaning up at no hotels or sweeping the floors at Chick-fil-A. No, where you really want to go?
Oh, I love it. Miss Joni, it's too early. I didn't even finish my coffee yet.
All right, y'all.
I didn't even finish the coffee yet.
All right, we got to say good morning, yo. We got to say, yo, top spot today, yo.
Who is it?
Destiny.
Go Destiny!
New summer heartbeat.
Yes!
Good morning. Destiny, I know, yo, Destiny, breathe in that top spot air, shorty. Take it in. It's different up here, Dest. I don't know what you used to, but it's different up here, yo. Welcome to the top spot. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you, yo.
Destiny. Yes, come on.
Yo, Team Icon. Good
Icons in
morning.
the building. Good morning.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Team Young Rising Leaders. Good morning.
YRL. YRL. Come on, y'all. Good morning.
Good morning, y'all. Team Chosen Generation. Good morning, y'all.
Chosen ones. We love it. We love it here. Come on, chosen ones. Good morning.
Good morning. Yo, Team Pulses, y'all. Where y'all at, yo? Good morning, y'all. It's time for the percolator.
Hey, good
Time for
morning,
the
Paul.
percolator.
Good morning,
Y'all.
team.
How y'all feeling, y'all? Team New Gen Leaders.
Yes.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. How y'all feeling, yo? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
Team Champions on the Rise.
Come on, champs. We are the
Good
champs. Good morning.
morning, y'all. How y'all feeling? It's the takeover, team takeover. Good morning, y'all.
Come on, team takeover. Good morning. Good morning.
Team takeover.
Yes.
Team Visionary Youngins. Good morning, y'all.
Yeah, write the vision, make it plain. Good morning, visionary youngins.
Good morning, y'all. How y'all feeling, yo? Team Next Generation,
All right.
aka Lights, Cameras, Action.
Come on,
Good
like
morning.
camera action. Come on, team. Come on, team. It's showtime. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, y'all. How y'all feeling, yo? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Yo, welcome to all our summer heartbeats. Welcome to all our OG heartbeats. Welcome to all our parents that's checking in. Welcome to all our adult supporters locking in, yo, and to everybody that's locked in right now doing our audit, making sure we're doing our job. I promise you, it's nothing to see here.
Just have a
We're having the
blessed
most
day.
time ever. As you can see, our little chat not even working, so ain't
I
nobody
was
even
wondering what was happening. I was like, is it
ain't
just
nobody.
me?
I can see it going, but
Yeah.
something
All
happening
right.
right here. Yeah, but just let the auditors know it's nothing here to see.
Yeah, don't worry. We're fine. We're good. We're
We
super
good.
good. All right. Have a blessed day. Bye.
You blessed. yo, I see you got some heat.
I'm telling you, today's gonna be a great day. It's Thriving Thursday, Miss Joni. It's only right. Bring my babies out.
Yo,
Come
let's
on,
bring
come
them
on.
on, yo. Let's bring them
Bring
on
them
first.
out. Bring them out.
Crazy Breeze.
Breezy.
Already. Coach Johnson. Yo,
Good morning.
put the rose petals on the floor because y'all already know, yo. Don the Don.
Hey everyone.
Oh,
Good morning, y'all.
Y'all, I was struggling before coming on here. Like I was trying to get into the office. I'm like, the key's not working. But I made it.
I know that's right. Getting into the office. Yes. What office you in?
What's your grief? You know, my internship, like they did best. I don't know.
I love it. Yes, yo.
How has it been so far, Dawn? Because you're doing grief and like mental health and counseling, right? Can you hear me?
Can you say it one more time? Sorry, I had to come out of my mouth. Yo.
I was like, Lord, I'm done froze. They're gonna take screenshots. Okay. I said, how is your internship going so far? Because you're doing grief and counseling, mental health stuff. How's it been?
It's honestly going really good. I'm learning about different signs of grief and like kind of the journey of grief. And I'm also helping them with their like covers for their articles on Pinterest. And it's like I'm using Canva and I love Canva, so it's like, why not?
That's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, we love that.
And
then Ms. Lisa be taking me on different adventures. Like the other day we went to an overdose prevention site. And on tomorrow we have a meeting with their funders, like a lunch, and it's kind of nice because like, hey, I think I got the best internship, but hey, who counting?
I'm sweet. Yes, Don. Rep your internship. Go ahead.
yes, yo. I love it, yo.
And what about you, Breezy? What about you, Coach? How are y'all doing? Oh, Breezy, we can't hear you. I think you're on mute.
Yo, Breezy gotta come back because her internship is amazing.
Okay. Breezy, blink twice. Blink twice if you can hear us. Okay, Coach, you want to go while we wait for Breezy? Oh, not Coach too.
Ain't no way.
Shalom!
Ain't no way.
Shalom, blink twice if you can hear
No.
me. Snap
Yo,
your fingers.
No way.
Snap
Ain't
your fingers. Oh no, not my babies.
someone send them Verizon guards. Like,
Yes, we definitely need the Verizon guards,
Call them, Miss Johnny. Please get the
the T-Mobile
T-Mobile,
guards.
the
Yes,
Verizon, AT&T at this point.
yes. Please.
Cricket, Boost Mobile, everybody come out.
We need all hands on deck.
Coach? No. We can see you though. We can't hear you.
it's lagging a bit.
It's all right. You might have to log out and come back in. You see how they do us, Miss Johnny. You see how they know we're gonna have
This
some
how you know
problems.
it's about to be too powerful, yo. This how
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
It's okay. We're gonna wait for them, but we really because we got to get in the show. But I wanted to check in with y'all about these challenges. Remember on Monday when I was telling y'all about the challenges that you could do if you really wanted to lock in? Wait, Coach, can you hear me? Say something. Wait, I think we can hear you.
Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. Coach is on.
You hear me?
Yes! Breezy, we can hear you too.
it's lagging a bit.
Okay. Coach, how are you doing this morning and this summer?
Oh, good. Can y'all hear me? Because it look at this point.
It's like delayed and it's like lagging a bit, but we can hear you.
Yeah, you just keep
wow.
talking. We're gonna wait.
Okay, this summer I had a lot of stuff I gotta do. Doing coaching with Coach Barksdale, mentorship, to get ready for school. Coming up, I'm pretty busy.
Yes. Always getting to the bag. We love it. It's so good to see you on here. Breezy Bree, how's your internship?
Y'all can hear me? All right, so
Yeah.
my internship, it's been going. I've been working on a lot of the machines lately. I've been also like working with like multiple people. I've been like making new connections and stuff like that. So
We love it. We love it. Look at y'all networking, leading, coaching, being bosses. Am I lagging too?
I don't think you are. I'm about to put my headphones in and listen from my phone to see what's really going on. Cause Big 16 said the same thing was happening last night on Wednesday. So I'm about to see.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
when
gonna
it
tell
was
them
crazy. Cam
it
was
was breaking.
stressing. I'm like, when I say stressing, I mean stressing. I'm like, we can't hear you, Cam. You got to join from my phone.
That was
And then the audio was still
okay.
being weird. We just had to work.
Yeah, no, I was on there. I saw Karen had to join from her phone and be on like screen, but I didn't correlate that to being what's wrong with happening right now. So I'm about to listen myself and see, because that's crazy.
Right. Someone call the Restream CEO. Tell them we don't have time.
We need to go back to Zoom.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Talking about that ghetto Zoom. Go ahead, y'all go right on back and see how Zoom treats you now that they got a little bit of money.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, y'all. Let me just tell them really quick about the challenges before we get into our topic. Is that okay? Because tomorrow is the last day to do y'all challenge. And the beginning of the week, We talked about if you really want to do some of this stuff, you have to be intentional. We can't just get on here and talk about it. You got to be about it. So if you want to partake in the challenges, you need to reach out to your heartbeat mentor and let them know that you want to get on, talk to them about it, and they'll let me know. And we'll see who does the challenges and who wants to share and who, who's really cultivating their goals and their dreams. So again, the challenges are if you put a stake in the ground and you said that you're going to be intentional about becoming a better you this summer, you could write a letter to yourself. In the first part of the letter, you need to write a letter to your past self about the things you're letting go of and that you're moving on from. And then in the second half of the letter, you write a letter to your future self about your new goals, your aspirations, your ideas, and things that you want for the future. Or you could do the get to know you, develop your self worth challenge, which is being intentional about you. So you're supposed to write at least 10 affirmations to yourself and read them to yourself every day this week. And then you get on here, you tell us your affirmations, tell us how you've been feeling after saying the affirmations, what you learned about yourself, things like that. And then the last one is about relationships, okay? So I wanted some of you guys, if this is the challenge you pick, to categorize some of the relationships in your life. Who are your acquaintances, short-term friends, long-term friends, family, all that stuff, and kind of tell us about those relationships. So y'all got it. Make sure you reach out to your heartbeat mentors. They're going to check in and see who wants to get on the session and share their challenge. And that's tomorrow, 10 a.m. That was good. Did I break up?
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
Oh, good. All right. Well, let's get into this fire session, y'all. Who wants to tell the people what we're talking about today?
Can I tell them?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can tell them, I guess.
Yes, sir. Better than mine. So go with mine.
No, do it. Come on.
All right. So we're gonna talk about Burnout today by Miss Simone. Yes, the Burnout. Yeah. You know how you what you do with your phone at night? You put your phone on the cell phone charge too, because you can't bring yourself out. You won't be available for the next day. That's what we talk about, dude. Talk about Burnout.
Yes. Anybody want to add? We can jump in. All right, here we go. So y'all, we got to start it off with the definition. We can't go any further without understanding what burnout is, because maybe y'all heard it before. You've heard people talk about it. You might even feel like you have it, but this is a definition that we can use today to guide our discussion. Burnout is very simple. It's a form of exhaustion that can be caused by constantly feeling swamped or overwhelmed or just always feeling at your limit. And it's a result of excessive and prolonged emotional, physical, and mental stress. In many cases, burnout is related to your personal and your professional responsibilities and just kind of feeling overwhelmed with all of them all the time. So let's talk about it, y'all. Does that definition resonate with y'all? What has been y'all's experience with burnout? We can kind of share and talk about it.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Experience with burnout was when it came, and then it was also like finishing school and all the applications and stuff. I didn't really understand like why I actually had to like sit down with myself. I'm doing a bit much with myself right now. I'm too much work. I'm putting myself into too much right now. So then I noticed that when I do things, I will always just live like that. So that's kind of where my burnout came from.
Oh yeah, sorry, it was breaking up a little, but I feel like I heard you say it was around senior year time, trying to get ready for college, school, work, all that stuff, right? And you said you had to sit down with yourself and just kind of figure out why you were feeling so drained all the time. Yeah. No. Okay. I think I heard you. I'm gonna say that's what you said, and if that's not what you said,
Yeah,
you'll tell me later. Okay,
that's what she said.
perfect.
Um,
Okay, Don.
I guess my experience with dealing with burnout at the end of the school year, I was trying to do like a lot of work and stuff to keep me from feeling depressed. Because the summertime I get depressed, and I realized it was taking a toll on me. Like I wasn't sleeping enough. So then I was like, okay, let me take a step back because while me and my friends go out to eat, and I'm sleeping on the dining chair. Like, okay, get a grip. So I had to get it together, and I got it together. So yeah.
Good, 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 good. What about you, Coach?
Burnout in college. I think it was like not my first, so we were still doing like things on the computer. Second year when I had actually do sports and managing for other sports, I burned out right there. So I had that time for myself.
No, that's real because being a student athlete and trying to navigate athletic, school, family, and what I realized is like some of the stuff y'all are saying is like having time for yourself, being really tired, and like if like y'all just started noticing changes in yourself. So I feel like that's a good indicator of when you're feeling burnt out, and we will definitely talk about it more and some tips later on in the session. Um, I could go, and then Miss Johnny, I don't know if you want to share. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. But I know I definitely is feeling burnt out. I would say it's like it's a hard because it's like there's always something you could be doing. I think Cam talked about it in her planning session early this week. Like I'm kind of that way too. Like what else could I be doing? What else could I do? Is there anything? How? And sometimes I'm like Simone, it's okay to just sit, just just relax and just breathe for a second. Like you're allowed to be restored and whole. And where is this idea that you always have to be working coming from? Because if you are starting to feel like you're pouring from an empty cup, then that's not good either. So, kind of similar to you guys, I've been having to try to like take some time for myself, try to reflect, try to think about what things that I need to prioritize and go from there. Miss Joni, what about you? Have you ever experienced burnout?
Yeah, definitely. I would say though, like what helped me was getting a better handle on my time and on my schedule. So, like as a young professional, yeah, burnout was like the thing. But now, as you learn and grow through those professional roles, like no, because you understand yourself and you understand your limits and what you need to do to keep yourself in a good space.
Absolutely. Yeah, it definitely takes time. So, all right, where does burnout come from? Burnout happens when you're feeling overwhelmed, emotionally drained, and unable to keep up with all of life's demands. Also, it can happen when people feel under challenged or neglected, feeling helpless or hopeless, which I didn't know that. I thought burnout was always just for the people who are doing a lot. I'm like, burnout is for bosses, kind of having this like toxic mindset about work and always grinding and stuff. So I thought it was really interesting to see this other definition about how people can feel burnt out by life when they don't feel like they're doing enough either. Like for some of my people who are feeling frustrated and just like you're tired of life, but you're like, why am I tired of life and I'm not even really doing anything? It's also because you could feel under challenged and neglected. So I thought that was so good because I'm like, I want everyone to know that this conversation is for you, whether you're a boss on your burnout vibes that we got to work through and get you to a healthy state of work-life balance, or whether y'all are feeling like you're under challenged and you don't really know where to start. And I think this tire pressure analogy is such a good example about how we got to think about life and about how much pressure we're putting on ourselves, right? So I heard this analogy recently and I was like, oh, this is so good. And it talks about how with tires, you need just the right amount of air, right? Like if you have a flat tire, then you're not really doing enough. You can't drive with a flat tire. You're not putting enough pressure on yourself. There's no air. You just run around feeling exhausted, feeling like life is passing you by. You need to pull over at the gas station. You need to change the tire. You need to put that stake in the ground and get just enough air. Put just enough pressure on yourself. Put yourself in different environments. Sign up for different things that you might not have done before that can help you get to your goals and dreams. So for my people who are feeling burnt out by life because you don't feel challenged enough, because you don't feel like there's things for you, this is why you come here to reset. And then for my babies, my heartbeats who feel like there's too much air, you also can't drive with too much air in your tire. Y'all see this one where it's a big thing popping out on the side? You guys some of y'all are looking like that. You can't drive with too much air in your tire or you'll pop and you'll burst. That means you have too much air pressure. So the whole point of life, some people call it work-life balance. Some people call it just trying to find your rhythm in life, whatever it is that helps you realize it, but you got to find just the right amount of pressure that keeps you going, keeps you driving on the road, but that doesn't take you out. What y'all think about that analogy?
Oh, you can't, you can't. Oh. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Done. Signal ain't good already. So
I think
go ahead.
I think it's a good analogy because the too much air is like really relevant. Like when you got too much on your pocket and too much on your plate, and then the not enough, it can make you feel down sometimes and make you feel like just woozy. So I definitely think it's a good analogy, and I like what Johnny was saying about managing your time and your calendar and stuff, because that's how you get just the right amount, and that's how okay, enough is enough. I need to take a nap, take a break, sleep, and yeah.
Absolutely. And y'all, I know we keep. Oh, Coach, were you gonna say something too?
Go ahead. No, yeah,
Okay.
hear me.
Yeah, just take your time, because if you go slow, it'll break up, but we'll still be able to catch it.
Okay. I'm gonna move Fari and try to share. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It's always on the fire, so they be trying to take us out. Miss Joy, you might have to call Breezy and call Coach on a 3-way call and and put them on speaker.
All right, bet. If they could call each other on a 3-way and then
Okay.
I call them, that'd be great. All right, we're gonna work it out.
We will. Let me see. Cause y'all, we gotta talk about this. We gonna make it work. Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, Comcast, Boost Mobile, everybody.
We need to pull Sprint out the grave at this point.
Oh, okay. Let me text Reese. Let me see. Call.
Hold up, Coach looking
Coach, can
better.
you talk real
already.
quick? Coach, talk. See, it's that Safari. Come on, get on Chrome. Stay on Chrome, y'all.
Exactly. You even moving better. Like you're moving.
Like the Safari is what got you. Like now you're not moving like you moving regular now.
I ain't messing with you,
Like,
Don. I ain't messing with you.
Y'all should set Chrome as your default browser.
I be
We'll do it
telling
with me every
people that,
time.
yo. Oh my god.
I don't know how to set it as my default browser. I think I downloaded it for when it went.
It's in your settings. Go to your settings. I got you.
Yeah. All right.
Just like search it up on Google and then be like, how to set Chrome as my default browser, and it'll show you everything.
But thank you.
Shout out to Google Chrome.
Yes. Can we get Breezy on the same tip?
Yeah.
And I'm working on the chat, y'all, but don't stress. We in the real chat too, though, y'all. We just can't see it on the screen.
That's all right. Yes. What's going on in the real chat too? Are people following? Are we good?
Oh yeah. People was definitely taking notes, y'all. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because this stuff is so important, y'all. And burnout is for everybody. If you're a young leader, if you're getting older in life, so we really got to keep talking about this, holding each other accountable, because we need to be here for a good time and a long time. And the only way we can do that is if we find just enough pressure. Not too much. So we can go to the next slide. So why is it important to discuss this? And I think this is so good because a lot of the times if things aren't like medically diagnosed or it doesn't seem like, oh, it's not like it's okay. Like, and we kind of have that culture. Like sometimes it's like grind, 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 grind. And yes, you do need to have goals. Like, don't get it twisted. You have to have goals and priorities, and you do have to have a go-getter mindset, but not to the point where you're literally running yourself to the ground, where you can see changes in your physical and your mental health. And while it's not like something you go to the doctor for, it's still something that can lead you going to the doctor for it, right? Like, I'm not feeling myself. I feel like I'm just running myself around too much. Like, I don't feel good. I don't feel like myself. And the same thing, if you're feeling down all the time, you feel like you don't have enough pressure in your life, you're feeling hopeless, you feel like, what is the point? Why am I here? That's not good either. So we got to keep having these conversations and finding just enough pressure for us to keep going. So the thing about burnout is that sometimes it could kind of be like it's like counterintuitive, right? Like you think the more I work hard, the more I keep working, the better I'll be. But a lot of times if you start feeling burnt out to the point where your physical and your mental isn't good, it actually keeps you from being productive. So you get the opposite of what you want. It reduces your energy. It can make you feel hopeless. It can make you feel cynical. Like you start getting angry and irritable more about stuff. You start getting resentful of people or things because you're like, well, why isn't this working for me? Why isn't this happening? So sometimes you just got to take a step back because burnout can hurt your home, your work, your social life. When you don't feel like yourself, when you don't feel your best, then you're no good for anybody, right? And we all talked about this, but we all have gifts and talents and things that we can add to this world. So how are we, taking care of ourselves, maximizing our time, using the power of no, setting boundaries so that we can take time for ourselves, restore, feel whole, and then come back ready. And then again, while this isn't like medically diagnosed, if you burn yourself out for too long, it can make you more vulnerable to colds, flus, because you're not taking care of your body, you're not restoring yourself, you're not pouring. Just think of like a plant, you have to water it, you have to give it sunlight, you got to take care of it. If you're always you're not watering your plant, you're not pouring back into yourself, you're gonna shrivel up, you're gonna be not as like bright as you could be. So let's see. Another reason why it's important for us to talk about is because this is a common feeling among most Americans. And, we got to do a little research to see, because I'm like, is it really common? Let's see what numbers are out there. And it says that more than half of people are feeling burnt out. And over 2/3 of people, about 67%, believe that the feeling has worsened through the pandemic. And they said that millennials are suffering from burnout the most compared to previous generations, and it's only getting worse for Gen Z, Gen X, all of those things. So what do y'all think? Y'all think it's important? Do y'all think we talk about burnout enough? Do you think, why should we keep talking about it?
I think it's very important, due to as we just had COVID and now we getting off. I'm not gonna say we get off of COVID, but things are not the same as from COVID. It's more, everything's more lessened. So we more back into the work fields, more into like buildings and doing more work. A lot of people are trying to catch up, to what the world has put a hold on to us, and we try to catch up and we burn ourselves out. So it's definitely important. It's definitely an important topic to touch on, especially after it's like the post life of COVID. So yeah.
Good points, Coach. What you think, Don? Why should we talk about it?
Oh, you said why should we talk about it?
Yeah, why is it important to discuss, or any other? Yeah.
I think it's really important to discuss because sometimes we think it's a symptom of other things. Like we think it's because we're taking certain medications, we're doing certain things, but the whole time it's really because we're putting too much pressure on ourselves or not enough pressure on ourselves. So you kind of have an unbalance. Like for example, I was feeling a lot of burnout when I was taking my allergy medicine. And I was like, wait, is it the burnout or is it the vinegar? I'm like, okay, I need to test. I need to see what's going on. So I had to experiment a bit, and then I found out it was the Benadryl. But then again, it was still the burnout because I was still doing a lot, and I know I should have been giving myself some rest, and like recharging myself, like the phone at night. So yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Don. That's my analogy. Charge yourself with the phone at nighttime. Because everybody put that phone on the charger at nighttime, but nobody will put that body on the charger. And that's not, you can't do that. Because if your phone down the charger, you can be upset. But then your phone dead, you can't call nobody, you can't text nobody, you can't get no directions to work, whatever the case may be. But if your body down on the charger, you can't get up. You can be laying in the bed just like, I gotta get up, and then you don't want to get up. And then Miss Joni and Miss Simone gonna come on here and talk about turn your bonnets off, and then y'all gonna be broke bums because you don't want to get up. Like it's just best for you to put your body back on the charger. Because me personally, I'm not gonna get caught on broke bum. I'm dealing every morning at 10 o'clock. I don't know.
Come on. Coach, you got on that Google Chrome spitting heat, okay? Spitting heat. He said, I'm back.
Right. Exactly. Upgrade that technology real quick. Yo, Breezy Breeze is on the phone though, yo. She's right here, ready to talk.
Yes, Breezy, talk to us.
I feel as though it's very important to discuss the burnout because like you never really know the symptoms, and most of the time it's just where so it's like you work so hard and it's like your body is constantly giving out so much energy, and when it's like draining too much of it, you don't have no more to put back in, and it's to the point where it's just like now you got to figure out, well, how am I going to constantly keep working if I don't have any energy? And I feel as though when we constantly discuss about it, it's like we're not discussing it enough because not enough people know about the burnout. And once we constantly keep talking about it, stuff like this, and also like how it is with Haya, when we kept talking about the mental health, more people knew about it. It got out there. The topic is more like, common now. So more people are talking about the mental health. So with the burnout, I feel as though that's also a part of the mental health because now you got to focus on how am I going to get me back right for me to pour out to other people. So it's just like you got to just get yourself together because you never know what can happen at any given day and where you need that energy to come from.
Yes. Come on, Breezy. You got on that phone.
Hey, I'm going to get this. I don't care if I don't never get this thing fixed. Y'all going to get this.
Y'all going to get
work
this
today. We at work.
I'm so proud of y'all because it really is important. Like we said in the statistics, burnout is only getting worse. So I don't want y'all's generation to be consumed. We're breaking generational cycles. And I love it. From the analogies, like you got to charge yourself, like Coach said, that is important. You have to charge yourself up. Just like you wouldn't let your phone die, you have to let your body charge up, whether that means reducing some of the things on your schedule because you're overworking yourself, or whether that means charging yourself up, literally adding some more things on your schedule so you don't feel like a broke bum every day, okay? And like Breezy said, just because, in our communities, we weren't even talking about mental health. Now y'all are doing such a good job at talking about mental health, reducing the stigma. So we got to talk about burnout too, because just because burnout isn't like an actual medical diagnosis, it doesn't make it any less important to talk about because burnout will lead to other stuff, right? So we got to keep giving ourselves the language to talk about, I'm feeling burnt out in my life. How can I get help? So I love this. I love y'all. Thank y'all for sticking it out through the tech challenges because we not burning out on the success sessions, baby. We get okay.
Never.
Wait. I wanted to touch on Ayana's comment.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So Ayana is confused on how to set boundaries. And Ayana says they know what makes them uncomfortable. They're just not sure how to go about setting them. One thing I would say that helped me is practice setting it to yourself, like in your alone time. Like, say you're in your room, you be like, okay, like kind of think of scenarios. Like this happened. You be like, okay, I don't like this because, I would like for you not to do this again. And sometimes the tone can be a bit mean, and sometimes it can be straightforward, and they can take it the wrong way. But at the end of the day, it's like it's your boundary and it's yours to set. So practice how you want to deliver it. Don't be all Grinch with it. Please don't be all Grinch with it. But like communicate how you feel and why it's making you feel that way. And then they should be able to accept that. And if they don't accept it, block and delete because we don't got time for that.
Let's go.
Woo!
Wait.
Yo, that is wild. Miss Joni, where the car at? Miss Joni, where's the wild card at?
I love it. I love it.
Yo.
Like,
where you pull scissors from?
It's so true, Don. I love that you said you have to practice. That's so good because I know everybody can relate to this. Don't you know? Have y'all ever called your friend and you trying to ask, you have a friend that whose parents is just extra, and you be like, what should I tell my parents so I can come out and go out? Don't y'all be practicing? You'll be like, okay.
You have to practice. You have to.
You have to.
You have to, because it is hard. We're not going to sit up here and act like setting boundaries is easy. This is why we're saying you have to be intentional. So thank you for saying practice, talk it out with yourself. How am I going to tell this person that I really don't want to do it? And you can't just be, I know with like social media and texting, it feels like you have to respond ASAP. No, take some time. Be like, can I get back to you in a second? I'm not really sure right now. Also, setting boundaries means you have to be vulnerable sometimes. You know, you have to tell people, I'm actually feeling overwhelmed, or I actually am feeling like a broke bum and I'm ready to get my life on track. Like, you got to tell people what it is, and you got to practice. So, y'all, don't get us charged up this morning. Okay.
Ayana also said, what if I try to set them, but I go back on them because I have a soft spot for them, so they take advantage of that. I don't want to be too harsh with it, but that's kind of on you. You kind of have to work on not stepping back from it, because at the end of the day, if you don't like it, you don't like it. And just because they feel some type of way about it doesn't mean that it affects how you feel. I mean, it can, but at the end of the day, you have to stand your ground and just be transparent about how you feel and that you would like them to like not continue doing that. And I know it can be hard. Trust me, I know, because sometimes when I set my boundaries with people, like there was just one time this guy was talking about me. I'm like, yeah, I really don't like that, and I would like for you not to do that again. And he was like, I'm just joking. I'm like, yeah, okay. I was going to say something like, oh no, it's okay, but I'm like, just joking. That don't sit right with me. So yeah.
Can I say something real quick?
Talk, coach. Come on.
Yes, I do agree with Don. Joking. I like some jokes. You like, because I heard, I don't know if it's true, but I heard in every joke is a little bit of truth. So I don't know how true that may be, but I don't really like joking too. But also, real quick, I want to talk about the reschedule as needed and the intentional you time. Reschedule as needed is good, but you don't want to take advantage of it. Because I had partners and partners and co-hosts where as though they want to reschedule this meeting, or they can't come on this time because they did this or this and the third. Now, I'm not saying like family emergencies don't come up or things of nature or whatever the case may be, but it's like once you start rescheduling over and over and over and over again, and you like overstep that boundary that was already set as a youth leader, it's like, all right, hold up, like wait a minute, like. You feel me? And then, they try to hit you up late night, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, want to talk about plans for the next day. I'm all for it. We offer YouthWorks, offer success. But, bro, it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm ready to go to sleep. Like, I'll get up at 10 o'clock to watch the success session. So I don't think I should be I can't be texting you right now. Like, I got to go to sleep. You understand what I'm saying? So, when you set boundaries, make sure you don't overstep your boundaries, okay? Make sure you set boundaries that you know that you can follow. Because if you can't follow those boundaries, don't set them.
Come on, coach.
And also, Ayana, like with the taking advantage, you got to understand people can only take advantage of what you allow them to. So if you don't allow those people to take advantage of them, they can't take it. You got to control, like you got to give people, you got to control what you can control. And if it's not in control, don't even give it no energy. You got to understand that boundaries are very important, especially with like relationships, friendships, anything, because once you constantly let somebody overstep your boundaries, they're going to keep doing it until it's just like you have nothing left. And then it's like, once you keep doing it, it's like, now you're burned out. And understand, like, you can get burned out from someone else. It's not just you that can burn yourself out. You can get burned out from somebody else because you keep allowing so much energy from you. So you got to, like, just hold yourself accountable. Because that's what I've been doing lately. I've been saying no to people. I've been really putting in that work. And then with the schedules, I've been making sure I've been holding myself accountable with my schedule, make sure I'm doing everything that I have to do in that day, and making sure that I get things together for real.
Yo, for real, you can definitely get burned out by somebody else. You don't want to let somebody keep draining you, and not pouring up and back into your cup. But hey, we can't. We got this conversation again because we got like 1 minute.
I know.
I know.
Can we go to 11?
Miss Joni, we're voicing our needs and our concerns. We have
Miss Joni, like
I just need a 2-second jewel, and then y'all got to go.
Wait. Let us go to 1050. Just 1050.
1050, Miss Joni.
1050.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Okay.
The YouthWorks wanted to go to 1050. They wanted to go to 1050.
Y'all got 1 second.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. My due is take care of yourself before trying to take care of others.
Yes, and don't allow people drain you. Don't allow people drain you and take out your cup.
Self-care is not
Right.
selfish. You can't serve from an empty vessel.
All right, my jewel is don't put your happiness to the side trying to protect someone else's.
Woo!
Hey, we need that, Breezy. We need that.
We need that. Like,
I love y'all so much.
Thank y'all
y'all,
so
love
much.
y'all.
Hey, yo, not to
Don't
burn
forget about
out
the
any
challenge.
time.
Don't forget about the
Take
challenge,
over
y'all.
your break.
Don't forget about the challenge. Team my car. Don't forget about the challenge.
Everybody leaders hit me and Jim up. Wow. Okay, bye. Love y'all.
Mid-track stop.
See y'all. See you, Breeze. Yo. Oh my God. Hey, yo, look, we did that, right? Even through the tech challenges. But how the burnout team gonna try to burn through your break, yo? Tell them that's a part of not burning out, making sure that you take your break when you're supposed to take your break, yo, and holding yourself accountable to that. But y'all go ahead and take your break, yo. I'm about to try to see if I can work on the chat. So if y'all don't see our normal break screen up, like it's okay, don't worry about it. And if the live happens to go down, don't worry, we'll be right back right here. All right, but go ahead and take y'all 15. I see y'all back at 11.